Hi pals, welcome to my channel. My name's Julz and I'm a Scottish Highlander on a budget. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me on yet another video. You'll already know how much I truly appreciate each and every single one of you. If you are new here, leave me a wee comment in one of my videos and I'll say hi. I do try and get back to every single comment, although you know, I do miss some here and there, so for that I do apologise, but I do try and get back to every comment if I can. But yeah, just I really do appreciate each and every single one of you. My boyfriend, I don't know if anybody of the original subscribers remember my birthday last year. My boyfriend made a bet with me. He tried to do it again last night, but we're not going to go there this time. But yeah, if you are watching and you haven't yet subscribed, I would love it. Because yeah, I suppose I have made a little bit with him, but yeah, that's just between him and I. I'm not going to promote it this time. But yeah, so we are going to just crack on in today. I am going to jump straight in with my mentions because I forgot in my last video. So I'm going to try, if I can, and mention 2 or 3 of the people that I watch on YouTube, and I am going to also try and mention people that support me on Instagram that maybe don't have a YouTube channel, but they still need the support over on Instagram. So for today, I'm going to do my 3 shout outs for YouTube, and we are going to go in with Mama Saves. She is brilliant. She supports everybody. If you follow her on Instagram, she is forever shouting out other YouTubers, and she's just lovely. So yeah, if you can, jump over and support her. Miss Budgets as well, she's doing amazingly. She's figuring things out. She's realizing that her way of doing things is different to quite most of us, but it's working for her, and it's really interesting to see how she's figuring things out that way. So yeah, jump over and support her. And then my Fuchsia Budget Life, a bit like Miss Budget, she's thinking outside of the box and not doing the standard, you know, same thing each week, and just getting into her own rhythm. And again, it's something that I just find really interesting to see how other people work their budgets, because as we all know, there's no right or no wrong way to do your budget. And I think sometimes people feel pressure, especially on YouTube videos and things, to do like for like. It doesn't always work for you. I mean, I can do the same thing week in, week out. It works for me because it is just me. It's only me and the dog that I need to focus on, and the dog's pretty easygoing. And if I was to run out of food for her, which, you know, I wouldn't, but if I was, my boyfriend also supports, like, I support his dog, he supports my dog, you know, so he would just give me food to tie me by. So, you know, it's literally just me that I have to really focus on. Whereas, you know, other people have different priorities in life. Some have families, some have hobbies, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it's just very interesting. So that's my 3 for today. It's Mama Saves, Miss Budget, and my Fuchsia Budget Life. And I'm doing it at the start because I forget if I leave it to the end. And I also want to do a quick shout out as well before I start for Danielle at Budget and Bear. I will be shouting her out on every single video in January because I'm doing a little collab with her. Collab, I don't know how you pronounce it, but anyway. We both have Etsy stores, and so if you buy from either of our Etsy stores in the month of January, you'll get these little savings trackers for free. They're just little A7 size, but they're really super cute, and they each save £100. So, you know, there's a good little, I mean, they are kind of for New Year, but, you know, they're a good little tracker that you can do at any point or whatever. So, a little treat for yourself. So if you were to buy from my Etsy, which is obviously Scottish Highlander, or Danielle's, which is the Budgeting Bear, you will get these. So jump on over and support Danielle, and on Instagram for Danielle as well. So yeah, that is where we're at for today. I am going to jump on in. We are going to do a budget with me for, would you believe, the 3rd week of January. How fast is this year going already? It's absolutely crazy. It's the postman coming. Excuse me while I take a drink. Ever since having COVID, I've still not really got rid of a tickle. It's not a cough as such, but yeah, still just a tickle. Anyhow, let's just jump on in. Apologise if I have to just go and get the post or whatever, but sure, I'm not due any parcels. So let's just zoom you in. My predicted rollover for this week is £602.82, and that is just going off for the week that we're living in currently, and that's kind of what I'm predicting it to go. It might be less, it might be more, who knows, but that'll be what the actual column comes in. Not expecting any other income this week because I forgot to put my expenses in. But I had a look last night. My expenses can get paid every 2 weeks. I usually get them paid in the middle of the month, just because it helps my budget. But I forgot to put them in. You have to put them in like a week in advance. So, yeah, we're not getting expenses in January. But I think my budget can work, and I get paid on the 27th. So, I'm leaving it tight. I'm keeping my sinking funds low. Yeah, I'm just going to see. But I think I can get away without the expenses. But if I do need extra money, I will pull some money in from one of the savings challenges I've done. So like I've completed the Black Friday one, I've completed Christmas, and they're just sat in a bank account. So if I do need the expenses money, if I miss it, I will pull money in from those envelopes. But at the minute, I looked at my budget last night, and I think it'll go okay. I think we'll manage. So, fingers crossed. Excuse me. I am having a bit of a low spend year if I can, although I do want to get furniture. But that is when I include my low spend, I'm kind of including things that I don't necessarily need. But I'm not going to actually have a no spend year, because I just don't think for me that is a good idea, because it will make me want to spend more. So if I just say I'm going to have low spend and spend really if I need it, then I will. So there we are. Right. I digress again. Rollover 602.82. I'm bringing in £10 from Etsy, but I might have to bring in more because I think my planners will arrive very, very early in this week, and I have quite a few people waiting to order, so obviously that'll bump up the Etsy postage quite substantially. But there's money in the account and I'll just bring it in. So if I have to bring in £50, I'll bring it in, and then I'll just put it in my actual column over here. So it won't really affect my budget as such, because it'll be coming in and going out, if that totally makes sense. I only have one bill coming out this week, and that is my Netflix at £6.99. I am toying with the idea of cancelling Netflix. We haven't really watched it for quite some time. Yeah, I don't know. It's a difficult one, because you think if I cancel it, then if I try and get it back again, is it going to be more expensive, all that kind of stuff. But I am considering cancelling it. I have cancelled Amazon Prime because we're not getting next day delivery anyway, and it was in the news the other day. I don't know if anybody else seen it, but it was in the news the other day that they're closing some of the Amazon Scotland sort of warehouses, which will mean that up here in the Scottish Highlands, I will not get a next day delivery from Amazon. I don't get it anyway, I get it like the day after. But it's as close as I can get it. But yeah, you've got no hope if there's no actual stores in Scotland, because they'll be coming from England, which they seem to think that if they're travelling from England, it needs another extra day to come all the way up to Inverness, and then of course it's then stays in Inverness the night and comes up to me. So yeah. I'm really digressing today in this video. I do apologise. £6.99 is my predicted bills. I thought I didn't have my calculator, but I do. So we are going to just take that £6.99 away from the 612 that I'd already put in. Minus £6.99, which leaves us with £605.83. I am not planning on using any sinking funds. If I do use any, then I will just pop them in, and I will put the amount up here that I've used. So they won't affect my budget as such if they're used from the correct sinking fund. Credit card, I'm going to put an extra £10 in this week. I might put a little bit more actually, but we'll see. annual and long-term savings. So I had a quick look last night and I have decided that I'm going to put £10 to car insurance, £5 to car tax and £10 to my birthday. I might just write these in while we're doing it as well. I hope you can see there. So we are going to put £25 to annual. We're going to put £10 to Bank of Mum and £5 to the vet, so that's 15 in long term. I have decided with Bank of Mum that I'm going to get that to 1,000 and then I'm going to try and get it a bit more, so maybe 1,300, just so that I can dip in and out of the 300 as opposed to dipping out of the 1,000 in case there is emergency. Or like, you know, if a tyre blows unexpectedly, that kind of thing. So that is my plan for that. We did work out, I had £605 in the Bank of Mum. So I'm quite a bit away, but I'll need to get cracking on that. I'm going to do my car insurance first and then I'm going to bulk that up. Mid-term, sorry, we are not going to put anything in. We're not going to put anything in dog room for mid-term at the minute for this week. Clothing we're going to put 5, beauty we're going to put 10, and weekend away we're going to put 10. So short term we've got 25. I don't think we're going to go away for my birthday, but we might have a day trip, we'll see. But I don't think we're actually going to go and have an overnight stay. We haven't decided fully yet. Variable is got nothing in gifts, nothing in treats, £20 in electric, and nothing in eating out, so that's 20. And then we're not putting anything in Christmas at the moment or any of the other Christmas wallets, but I will do that nearer the time. So we have £85 going into our sinking fund. So we'll deduct this away from the 605. Oh, we didn't deduct the 10. So we have 595.83. And then we deduct the 85, which leaves us with 810.83. I am then going to go into my cash envelope, so I'm going to put 35 into my groceries. I'm putting nothing into Piper because she's already got the £10 that I'm rolling over. She has these sort of bony biscuits. They're not rawhide, but they're like crunchy bony biscuits. And because she's little, we were told that harder biscuits are better for her teeth because little dogs are prone to bad teeth. So she kind of gets hard biscuits, and she's taken to getting these little bones, about that size, little white calcium bones with a little bit of chicken skin around them, and she loves them, and she has them before bed at night time. So she's got into habit of that. So she probably need them, and they're £7.50 for a pack, but they'll last a good few days. So nothing in for her there just now. Fuel's going to get 65. My spending is 5. Miscellaneous is 5, just the usual. Work spending is going to get 10, but I'm actually going to be off work on the Saturday the 21st. But I just put the 10 in anyway, and it's posted, as I said already. It's getting 10 for now, but it will get more if necessary. So that leaves me with £380.83. I'm then going to put £10 into my me time challenge, and then I'm going to put 15 into the monthly challenge because I believe we've got £30 left to complete that, and we've got 2 weeks. While we're here, I have been completing my expense tracker. That is just for my bank. I don't complete it for my cash because I do my cash at the end of the week. On the cash checkout. So yeah, we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, £30 to complete this challenge. So 2 weeks to do it. So that is £25. So we'll have our 380.83 minus the 25, which leaves us with 355.83. And I had written down here, can you see, that was what my prediction, when I was trying to work it out my balance yesterday, just to make sure that I can do that, but I can actually live off the 355.83 for next week, because I started at 600. So if I do the same again, it will work out and I should have a little bit of a rollover. So yeah, quite happy with that. That's good progress. Normally for me a January would be just crazy. Just, you know, this is my second January budgeting, so I'm really just feel like I'm in the swing of it. There might be some slight tweaks this year that I might plan on doing, but I'm not really going to worry too much about them and just let them happen sort of organically. But yeah, so that is our budget with me for the third week of January. Absolutely insane. But what I'm just wanting to do with you quickly, before I forget, because I will forget, and then when I go to get my money out, I will have no clue. I'm just going to go and see what actual cash that I need. So, for groceries, I will need, let me get a wee bit of paper. It'll be easier than writing straight on that. So for groceries, I will need a 20, a 10 and a 5. For fuel, I will need 1, 2, 3 20s and a 5. For my spending, you see, I'll need a 5, and for miscellaneous, I'll need a 5, and for work spending, I'll need 2 5s. Etsy postage will need a 10. So that is my, I should all add up 130, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140. Doesn't add up. What have I done here? Oh yeah, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. Oh goodness me. 105, 110, 115, 20, 25, 30. Oh dear me. I am just losing the plot. So, yeah, that's groceries. My car insurance will need a 10. My car tax will need a 5. And my birthday will need a 10. Bank of Mum will need a 10. And vet fund will need a 5. Clothing will need a 5, beauty will need a 10, and weekend away will need a 10. Electric will need a 20, and that should be it. So we need £100 in 20s, we need 50, 60, 70 pound in 10s, and 5, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 in so that should add up if I've done it right. If I've not, you'll all be shouting at the video and saying, Julian, what are you doing? 250. Oh, I forgot about my challenges. 215 plus 25 should be 240. So we'll need £50 and we will need £90. There we are. Right, let's do that. I should have not done this on camera and worked it out off camera, but never mind. So we don't need any ones, we need 10 5s, £50, we need 9 10s for £90, and we need 5 20s for £100. £240. There we are. Okay, that was how my brain works very badly on Monday morning. But I have had a crazy busy morning. So that's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. But yeah, thank you for watching. Very chaotic, very chatty budget with me for a Monday morning. No, not even Monday. It's Thursday. Oh my golly. Right, maybe I should just record this again because honestly, you guys. Oh, right. I'm going to go. Have a fantastic Thursday, and I will catch up with you all on my videos at the end of the weekend. But remember to go and jump on to Mama Saves, Miss Budget and My Fuchsia Budget Life and give them some love, and subscribe if you haven't already, and comment on their videos and like their videos because that just helps them get into the good algorithm of the channel. So yeah, take care, have a good one, and I will be less chaotic next video, I promise. Bye.